Hey y'all, this is Living with the Longuas. This is Sampa.
And this is Sam.
I know it's been a while, but in today's video, come with us. We are going to Tulum, Mexico.
All right, y'all. So we took off from DFW Airport, Dallas Fort Worth, and so we connected from Dallas, and then we flew into Cancun Airport. And so from Cancun Airport, the flight was about 4 hours from Dallas to Cancun. So once we landed in Cancun, we went ahead and rented a car, and we did a drive from Cancun basically to Tulum, which was about a 2 hour drive, approximately about an hour 45 minutes, but 2 hours. But yeah, that's kind of it. We had to do a currency exchange into some pesos from dollar, and of course everybody was warning us, hey, you might get extorted by the police, you might get extorted by the police, but we didn't experience that whilst we were there. Only thing that we got extorted by was a gas attendant, and that was so we put $16 from Cancun to Tulum, but heading back from Tulum going back to Cancun, the gas bill ended up being about $60 mysteriously, but maybe that was my fault. We decided to sit in the car as they pumped our gas instead of getting out and actually looking at the tank. So just a reminder for any one of you guys going down to Tulum or to Mexico to have a good time. Yeah, you gotta watch out.
That was such a funny experience because we just sat there in shock that the bill was now $60. So careful, they will take your money. And this was on our way to the Pablo Escobar Museum or Hotel. And there's like a beachfront right there, so we're just admiring the view. This is us driving. We did stop in the market. This was the Tulum market. Took a tour there.
Oh, there's a Starbucks in here. Really?
So the driving life in Tulum, or well, in Mexico in general, is one of a kind. Everybody's driving all over the place. I've driven in several countries, so I'm kind of a little bit familiar with the different driving styles in different countries. But this kind of reminded me of Zambia. That's where we're from. But I mean, everybody's just kind of just moving, going to where, only God knows. Yep, but that's our drive to All right, y'all. So we decided to get an Airbnb in Tulum. This is called Maharo, Majaro. Others can explain it to be, but it's basically like it's an Airbnb but a hotel at the same time. So basically, it has like different flats or villas that everybody kind of has. Has a plunge pool. It's really nice. Very very spacious. Of course, there's the plunge pool. We did actually jump in, so if you think we just kind of just stayed there, just for the looks of it, we actually jumped in and we spent some time in there. But yeah, this was for Sampa's birthday, and as you can see, that's the room. We also did get a chance to visit the little store across the street. They had a store. It was called Maketi. Interesting, because where we come from, the market, we say it's a market. But yeah, it was very nice. And so this is as you're entering into the villas. You had like a common area in the middle where everybody could jump in, take a plunge, swim. The day we were there were with some people that came
Europe.
from Europe and from Great Britain. We had a very good time. So this was kind of like the little setup. They had a little charcuterie board for us. That's me. Hey, yeah. So they had a little charcuterie board. Some champagne for the birthday celebration. They tried to do a little something. I asked them to kind of set up for the special occasion, but it was very nice, very clean. We had a very good experience.
Great service.
Great service. The service was definitely very top notch. The area was very safe. We didn't feel unsafe in that area. A lot of people that go to Mexico kind of think, "Oh, were you guys safe? Was it dangerous?" No, but it was completely safe. We parked our car right in front of the hotel, and not even one issue. Some people say broken glass or things like of that nature, but nope, everything was fine and we were safe. But yeah, it was a very beautiful place. The water, we had hot water and cold water, just if you were wondering. But other than that, hey, there's me again. Just kind of taking a little bit of a tour of the villa on the other side. So it was connected to the plunge pool. So once you get out of the plunge pool, you don't have to go back into the hotel. You can just jump in from the other side, rinse off, take a shower, and then kind of just clean up after that. But it was a very nice little place. We really had a good time, and we really enjoyed our
This was us heading to another restaurant. This one was called Mezzanine. It was such a pretty restaurant. It was right by the beach. So this was us just going in. We had made a reservation prior to getting there. So we were just getting our seats. this was the next day, and we decided to go to another restaurant. This restaurant was called Azulik. We were walking there. It was quite busy, and it was such a pretty place. And this was us having some food. The food was so good. Everything just tasted so authentic. We loved it. And this was a view of the restaurant, as well as it was right by the beach as well. So we took a video. Such a beautiful view. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. We are definitely going to bring more content. Thank you. Bye.